Hello, it's me here. It's Tom Robbins. Yeah, I'm new to this YouTube game. You know how it is. Well, in my spare time, what I like to do is I like to expand my horizons. Now, I don't agree with the commonplace conception of what this hobby is, because for me it's all about the essence, so to speak. So since the age of about 9 years old, I have been what you call a train enthusiast, but that's only part of it, because each train, you'll see the average person will see 5 trains as being identical, right? We collect the numbers, we collect we take different photographs, and we're like professionals. Professional train enthusiasts are professionals. We adapt the aperture to get the train, but most important of all is to have a distinct view of the numbers. Now, over the years, I've collected many numbers. I've tried to complete the sets, and well, how can I explain this? There's a number is it began to assume the essence of the train. You see that a person has a quirk, so to speak. A person has an accent. See, I don't actually have an accent, but many people do outside of Romford. And, well, a train has its own ambience, so to speak, and the numbers through the years have begun to assume a rather I don't like to speak in such sort of abstract words, but a mystical significance. And I'm very particular, as most train enthusiasts are. I don't go in for this locomotives and such, because they're like relics, and the numbers you can't get complete sets of locomotive numbers because they're out of service, so to speak. But electric trains, intercity trains, each has its own number. Each has its beginning destination and its of course concluding its starting point and concluding destination. And the numbers themselves have more of a significance than the engineering aspects of it. So I've looked into the patterns of the numbers, and in particular, certain trains that had numbers that don't fit in to the algorithm of the set. I found one such train, and it did just so happen that I had a monthly open ticket, and an open ticket is where you can travel external to London Underground. You can travel anywhere on transport. I won it in a competition that I entered with I think it's Razzle magazine or XXL JGS magazine. I'm not sure. It's one of those men's magazines with artistic photography. So I won this, and I had a choice of 2 different prizes, and I chose this, of course. I did consider the sort of year access pass to a certain selective interest nightclub, but I didn't go in for that. So I as much as I like the nightlife, I like the ladies, not anyone else does, but I'm all for the trains. So I was most curious to find this train, which I could call a ghost train, but that is rather misleading. A phantom train, intercity, well, in reasonable condition, and as strange as it seems, when I got on the train, but it seemed to be a driverless train. Now I don't know. I went through this. I tried to see the driver, but from what I can tell, there isn't a driver on the train. I did a bit of research on the interwebs, and there are all these rumours. You know this thing, IRC, Internet Relay Chat. So I asked on the Train Fans forum, Train Fans chat group, and that's on Dialnet, by the way, if you want to find it. And well, so it seems that there was this little rumour that I was supposed to take seriously. There's actually the driver of that particular train is a man of significantly diminutive proportions. I don't like to use the word dwarf because I know it's politically correct, but I don't like to associate humans with dwarfs. But I don't believe it, because I waited outside at the stop station. I waited, and I didn't see anybody getting off that train. Now, it's hard not to create create a it's like a conspiracy theory about this. There's a train that isn't registered, had few to actually very strange passengers on it, as even before I sat on that train, and not any sign of a driver. Now, isn't it funny that if this was an intercity train and there were very peculiar lightning storms on that very day? Where'd you go? Could it possibly be that some freak, that there's some automation process on that particular train, and actually the train itself is something of a dimensional anomaly? Well, there you are. The number of the train, by the way, is 1200, and it was on the Kent, an intercity passing through Kent. And that's just the way it is. It's a mystery. I am still in search of the last number, and I will investigate this as well as other train anomalies, train curiosities, because my knowledge is quite encyclopedic. Well, thank you. It's been fun.